was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Happy fuck around and find out Friday. Cheers to making it through another fucking week on nothing more than coffee, chaos, and cuss words. To any of the douche pickles that try to fuck with your vibe today, may the fleas of 1,000 camels infest the crotch of any person who screws up your day. And may their arms be too fucking short to scratch it. Keep spreading the fuckery.
Damn! When the bowl was finished, Johnny said, "Hey man, that stuff was great, but fill your lungs with some of this and prepare to vegetate. Cannabis sativa, sweet Mary Jane. The devil's in the backyard frying his brain. Zigzag filled with a diggity dank. Hold on tight, it'll hit you like a tank." The devil nodded off because he knew that he was stoned, and he asked if he could buy an ounce of the stuff that Johnny owned. Johnny said, "Devil, just come on back if you ever want to catch a buzz. I done told you once, you son of a bitch, mine's the best there ever was." And they fired up doobies one by one. Ain't it gonna stop till the bag is done. Green as a bullfrog, sticky as glue. Granny, do you get high? Yes, I do.
Good evening, Valhalla.
Good evening.
Snow is not with us yet because he is currently very pissed off at me. For the video that was shown tonight.
What video? What'd you show?
Really?
Do I even want to know?
I don't know. We may play it again when Snow gets here. No.
You know, sometimes I feel like I don't miss anything for missing that show, and sometimes I feel like I missed the whole joke.
Well,
if you saw Wednesday's show, you can only imagine what happened tonight. I know you don't, Gun Bunny. Yeah, I'm not upset with him for being mad at me either.
What the hell did you do?
I got a text from somebody, but it's like, no, I don't know who the fuck you are. Hold on. Oh, okay. Shit. apparently people are having trouble getting in the door.
Ooh.
Fun times.
Give me a minute. Well, apparently X is all messed up. So.
Yeah, I've been having some issues accessing on the PC, whatever reason. But yeah,
X is not going to give it to you.
X gonna give it to you.
X is going to take it from you. Take it, give it, sideways it, all sorts of things. So, besides that being stupid, how are you doing tonight, Loki?
Oh shit!
Oh,
I'm sneezing.
well, 'tis the season for that.
Oh,
Everything's all out in bloom. It's nice and pretty, but can't breathe and you can't do anything.
there he is.
There we go.
What's up?
Good evening, Punk Waddle. Hey, Loki, that was funny, man. I had tears rolling down my eyes. I did everything. I could not breathe. I couldn't even get to my mouse to mute myself. I was shaking. I was laughing so hard. And
What in the
literally
world did
had
I
tears
miss?
Running down. I was laughing. It was great. That was so funny. Oh my
Wow.
Well, Snow
Jedi,
Dog
how you
hurries up.
feeling?
Feeling great, man. I
Good.
was out using the pole saw the other day. Tomorrow I'm gonna I get the weed whacker. I'm going to early in the morning and I'm gonna get some weed whacking done, do the front yard.
Well, I'll tell you what, you got to get that damn weed whacker out and whack them weeds. What the hell, boys? The hell you doing whacking off in the shed?
Hey, I'm Rusty Shackelford. I work for Stick Tech Tank Hill.
Damn it, Bobby!
Damn it, Bobby. Oh, yeah.
What's
Hashtag
up,
blame
bro?
Loki.
What's up, brother? Yes, blame me. It's all my fault.
Loki-
Going around
how-
again.
How do
Blame
you think
Loki.
that happened in the first place? Why do you think they were blame Loki shirts? God
Look,
help me!
check
I gotta
on my
bring that
left.
back.
Those 3 plates I just put up.
Oh,
behind me.
nice.
I got
Hold on.
the
Here we go.
those Star Trek ones. You get
Mhm.
that Enterprise. My wife got that for a present. They're all Hamiltons. And then I got Spock and Kirk at the indoor flea market. Mint condition
Nice.
with letters of authenticity.
Cool.
Nice. Nice.
They look good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I dusted everything today, and tell you, it takes you about an hour to get through all that shit. You have to pull everything down. I wipe each and every figure down. I use Pledge on it, make everything.
Make everything shiny. Make it
Nice,
shiny. Shiny, honey.
Yeah. Hey, Penny, how you doing?
Nerd alert. Yeah,
Hey,
we're all
Shrubby.
nerds.
Yeah.
All
You see that
nerds.
lightsaber?
Penny for your thoughts.
So how you been, Punk? And I like your avatar. It's awesome. I like the
Thanks.
Yeah.
artwork.
Mad Mardigan did this earlier
That's
this
cool.
week. Yeah.
That's cool as hell.
Dude, I haven't talked to him in forever. How is he doing?
He's still pretty good. Yeah, I kind of had lost kind of track of him for a little while, but then him and a few other guys, Brahma and a few other people, they do a Tuesday night kind of history interrupted, just random weird stuff, weird stories of history. Like, I mean, more obscure, but we talked about, how Kellogg wanted tasteless bran flakes because,
Ugh.
spicy foods cause sensuality. But you could go tune in and hear that on Mad's new channel some other time. But yeah, that's sometimes it's always fun when somebody makes art, AI or whatever, and sends you pictures, because then it makes some really fun avatars. And so I really think that's really cool when I'm not in puppet form. So appreciate
Yeah.
it.
It looks
Oh,
good.
yeah.
It looks good on you.
Thanks.
Speaking of AI, my editor made a video. I haven't on purpose watched it because I'm going to be surprised what he did tomorrow morning. And from
Okay.
what
Do
I
I need to
understand, it's
strap
yeah,
in?
it's
Do I need to strap in?
Is it YouTube safe in the morning?
it's YouTube safe, supposedly. I don't know. I haven't watched it. I've on purpose avoid watching it because I want to react to it live tomorrow. But I do have one video that I have found that I thought was kind of cool.
Oh no.
Let me share the right screen. There it is. We've got the flag.
Tucker.
Tucker.
What's up, guys?
What is up? Snow.
There's snow.
He bounced your Muslim puppet out. He bounced out the Jew too.
Snow, are you okay? Are you angry there, buddy?
Why, whatever.
I have no idea.
I had tears rolling down my face. I was laughing so hard.
We gonna do a cunt song every week, or is this
No.
like a thing now?
No.
What's next
I
week?
wasn't even sure if I was
Next
going to
week-
do it tonight.
No,
or wait till next week.
Loki next week needs to be a country song.
Oh, I can do a country song if you want a country song. I can definitely do a country song. Okay, give me 1 minute, Brandon.
Wow.
And because I've just gotta. I have to do this.
All right, let's see it.
Oh Lord.
Oh shit.
Good Lord.
Well, it's got the metal guitar going. We're good there.
Now I'm understanding. Oh,
Mega cunts, metallic cunts, super cunts, cuntier than your cunts. Wow. Cunts that you know and you love, and cunts that you can't seem to find. There are cunts that you need in your life, and cunts that you wish would die. So let me hear you say, mega cunts, 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 mega cunts,
Wow.
mega cunts, 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 mega cunts.
Wow.
There are cunts that you love and you know, and cunts that you wish would just die. There are cunts that you need in your life, and cunts that you can't seem to find. Cunts, so let me hear you say, mega cunts, 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 mega cunts.
Oh my god. Oh, it's the second time tonight. Oh my.
Wow.
No,
Wow.
not again. My heart can't take a third time.
You know, all I have to say is, oi, I'm never gonna think of dryer sheets the same way again.
Oh, dryer sheets. Every time he said that, dryer sheets. Especially snuggle ones with the little bear on them. They're punk. Don't
Yeah.
ever get
Wow.
snuggle ever again. You see that little bear saying, picture the little bear saying, cunts, mega cunts, as you're putting your sheets in your lawn. That was funny as hell, Loki. Oh,
Whenever that day comes, whatever point in the future, you guys need to go. Eris, Loki said to show us what it has on his Suno account. You will see about 200 songs devoted to cunt.
This is where the magic happens.
yes.
Shit.
This is
Wow.
where how they make the sausage.
This has nothing to do with sausage.
I know.
Nope. Split beef.
Jeez.
What, Arby's?
Arby's.
They got the meats.
Get out of bed.
They've got the meats, and this one's more cutesy than anything. But there's no way I can top the cunt song. But just give me at least 30 seconds here. Here we go.
Oh, wow.
The Japanese love Dixie.
One thing you didn't know you needed.
Yeah.
さらばと大き力士さらばさらばさらばと大き力士哀れな女が結ばれたのは
You get your history lesson in Japanese.
はるかはるかと大き力士だ奴は彼女を腕に抱き不敵に笑うさらばさら
Look
ば
away.
はるかはるかと大き力士だ
Dixieland.
あの地に帰れるなら触れ触れあの地に暮らすのさ骨をうずめるのささらばさらばさらばと大き力士さらばさらばさらばと大き力士
I'm going to put that right up there with It's a Small World and the Song That Never Ends for the most annoying fucking song ever played.
That one or the mega cunt?
No, the one Brandon just brought up. I never thought it was going to end.
Well, the song is 4 minutes long.
Oh, it's painful.
That's how long the Dixie song is, and
Yeah.
the Japanese like to sing it the whole way through.
They don't
They do.
omit the third and fifth verse.
Nope, I don't believe they do.
And this is why their population is declining.
No, maybe.
I don't think that's it.
Oh shit!
And the fact they're not having sex.
Oh, they're having plenty of sex, just not enough kids.
Oh, they really? Yeah, I heard there was a lot of young men that are just not getting laid anymore. And that's kind of
Now,
like
there is a part of the population that isn't, but
Western thing.
That's a Western thing.
West thing. Yeah.
They're not. Okay. So the girls there are different.
yeah.
They are different. It is not the same culture. It is in no way, shape, or form the same culture. So
That's
it's not
suck,
like
brother.
here where you've got, the booty girls running around and shit. That may happen like older, they get a little more adventurous, but no. Even the young ones that get married don't do it until they're like in their 30s. So
We save our virginity for a long time later.
they hump body pillow now.
That's the sock. That's the sock. Some of them have dicks.
No, that's in Thailand, motherfucker.
Lady boy. What's the secret of your powers?
What?
Huh? What?
Hit you with
Yeah.
Dude looks like a lady. Snow knows all about those, doesn't he?
Oh, snap.
What are you talking about?
Well, you talk about them all the time.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Shellback.
But Shellback
Get
says
in
yes
here.
in the chat. He says yes. So
Guess
he
my
knows.
pronouns?
Mhm.
Sock?
Old sock, yeah. Yep.
Yes.
He knows. He said yes.
Sock's hanging out in the chat tonight. He's not going to partake in our shows.
I mean, it's okay for some people to take nights off once in a while.
He needs a
Yeah.
new phone. His battery's not holding up like it used to. You know how he does. You use your phone for a few years and the battery just doesn't hold a charge
Yeah.
like it used to.
Just
Yeah.
wears out.
I
Could
look at
replace it, but it's a pain in the ass to replace them.
I like the more shows I do, the better I get. I learn each show.
Mhm.
That's how I look at it. When I get every chance I get to pop it up, I do it because I learn, but I improve each time.
Get better at it.
I feel much more comfortable.
Did they drop the new Godzilla trailer yet?
Yes.
It's a really short trailer, but it looks fucking amazing. I
Yeah,
can't-
seen it
Oh,
yet?
it's a
Good.
teaser. It's a teaser.
yeah,
Trailer.
teaser. I
Yeah.
cannot wait for the regular trailer.
I haven't seen it.
I can't wait to see it. I'm going to see that in the cinema. I think it's November 9th. It dropped 6th in the Japan,
Yes.
and
November
then
9th.
over here on the 9th.
The last one was excellent. It
It
was,
was
Yes, it was.
amazing. And they only spent 19 and some change million to make
They're
that
not gonna
thing.
spend a whole shitload this time either.
No,
It's
a little
it's-
bit more. They said they had a little bit bigger budget this time. Not
in
that-
my opinion, it's my favorite Godzilla movie.
Minus
Oh,
one?
one of
Yeah.
the best ever.
Yeah.
One of
Oh,
the best
absolutely.
made.
Of all the ones I've seen, that one was good.
So because of the trailer, you're either gonna get like a souped up super version of Godzilla, or there's gonna be two.
Ooh.
Well, if you
That'd be
notice,
cool.
if you watch, I'll fucking pull it up. But if you watch in one scene, he looks exactly the same as he did in -0. If you look earlier in that scene, Godzilla, he's got giant spikes on his shoulders.
We'll pull it up. Let's do an EFAP.
That's what
It's
I'm
only
gonna
a
do.
couple seconds long, isn't it?
49 seconds long. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's do an EFAP on it.
We can make that last an hour.
It's just nice to have a movie to talk about. Like, you know, I mean, all of these years, it's just been fuck this, fuck that. And now we finally getting some stuff coming out. It's like exciting.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So that's the city after the first one. That's that clock tower
Yep.
from the first movie. So that's, everything he blew the shit out of.
Yeah. This is atomic breath.
2
2
years.
years have passed.
Okay, this is a B-52 bomber.
That looks
Why
like a
would a
B-29.
American, or yeah, B-29, God help me. Why would an American bomber be flying over where they took down Godzilla? Because they dropped a fucking nuke on it.
You don't want to
Because they
nuke
even
it, man.
bring that up
Make it a
earlier.
big-
They say the third bomb. Well, the third bomb would be the third atomic bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So the Americans at the end of the last movie, the Americans said, we don't want anything to do with it. We're not going to help you. Figure it out on your own. And I think they were going to send a nuke in to try and test another nuke on it. Because they didn't think the Japanese were going to be able to take it down.
A new threat approaches.
Cool.
Now you've got the girl from the first one. Is that she in there yet? No. This is the guy from the first one. That's the hero from the first one. He's flying into what looks like a gravity beam, which also means that this could be Ghidorah.
Yeah.
Whatever's creating this giant gravity beam could be Ghidorah, or it's just a new power that Godzilla has that is like, holy shit, what the hell's going on?
I'd love to see a Ghidorah, their version, like their conception.
I'm gonna play this part.
Holy crap.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay.
Look at the
Now,
shoulder.
That looks
spike.
badass.
He's got the spikes. He's got the
Yep.
spikes on the
Oh,
pauldrons.
Mm-hmm.
And he
That's
he doesn't look like this at all later.
Mm.
So either that's him all souped up from radiation, or that is a second Godzilla.
Let's do a new threat, so
Yep.
it does.
Wow.
Beg
And he looks
more
pissed.
questions.
And that, of course,
Right,
this
the
is
Statue
the
of Liberty. I love it. That looks. There's the other. That's like.
Yep,
Could
no
you
shoulder
think-
pauldrons.
Do you think
no
they bring
shoulder
in like?
pauldrons,
What about Mecha Godzilla underneath the other one? No,
no
Or
giant.
am I being crazy?
Dude, I hope they don't do Mechagodzilla again.
Not now.
It's possible, but I hope they
So
don't.
is this one taking place in the US, or is this just like
Okay,
a
I have two
halfway through
theories.
thing, or what?
I have two theories. The first theory is this is Godzilla in a dream. This is someone in the US's dream. They're dreaming about Godzilla coming in and blowing up New York.
Oh,
This
okay.
doesn't actually happen because he doesn't have the spike pauldrons. And whoever is dreaming this is the one that's like, go in and nuke him, drop the atomic bomb, right? Or there's two Godzillas and this one comes to that, because this is the original one, because he's got the scar on his chest. If you look at his chest right here, that's the scar from the first movie.
Yeah.
That's where Homeboy shot him before he got all radiationed up and badass. So, this is the OG one from the first movie. The other one obviously is not. He looks different. And that's the trailer.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the entire damn trailer.
Or it could be like right at the end of the movie where Godzilla. They kill the other one, and that one shows up.
Now, if you look
Kill
at
my
this,
brother.
these
Why you
are
kill my brother?
U.S. These are U.S. plans. Target. That's the name of the ship that's right there. This is the bay that they were in. This is the name of another ship, and there you've got the circle. And this is a United States document, not a Japanese document. So I think this is the report that they got. Oh, well, we nuked it. We screwed it up.
Because every time you hit it with nukes, it gets fucking bigger.
Yeah, it gets fucking bigger. So it
It's
says
like
target,
eating it.
target G. And there's your G from the movie right there.
Man, that's going to be so good.
Go Godzilla.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. Speaking of a lot of fun.
Good night, Go Bunny.
Good night, Gunbunny.
Good night.
Naked bunny.
Yes.
Oh, what the fuck? No.
Cat video time?
Do
No,
you know
no
how
cat
much
video.
that thing's going to cost? You know how
Yeah.
much that thing's going to cost?
I do. And I can now say that I'm in a monetary bracket where I can afford a Neo Geo machine.
So to get the console, to get 2 controllers with the wireless adapters, and to get the 10 games it comes out with, it will be $1,000.
Fuck.
That's
So the price of a
bundle.
PlayStation 5.
I
That's the
mean,
bundle is
Price for everything now.
$1,000 to get the console. Now, yes, it's got high def and
Everything.
all that shit, but it's still a
Buy a
fucking
Switch and a couple
30-year-old
games,
console,
$1,000.
and it's $1,000 for 10 games.
Mm-hmm.
Now they will be releasing some of the old catalog, but there's a bunch of games that aren't going to come out with it. However, you can use a cart. And there are carts you can get where you can store all of the Neo Geo games on that one cart and play it on the and just have that one cart in there.
Yep.
And it'll play it.
EverDrive's similar.
I
Yeah.
had a buddy who played the Samurai Showdown. He spent hundreds of dollars on that game.
Well, that's how much the game cost to buy.
This is back in the 90s, but yeah.
Yeah, $300 for a game back in the 90s.
Well,
No,
it was the arcade, but yeah. So
Oh,
it was
yeah.
all in quarters.
I used to love going to the arcades.
I still love it. Yeah.
We used to go to the mall. There used to be a big ass arcade there.
Mhm.
We'd get an orange Julius, a hot dog, and a pretzel. Go in there, you'd see girls, you'd get out, get fresh air, and you'd play video arcade games on Saturdays, then go roller skate or something.
Yeah.
Fuck
And that's
it.
what's great about the Neo Geo. This ever since they announced it, this is, I believe, the way forward. Is doing a full on recreation of the chips, even though they don't, the original chips don't exist anymore. That manufacturing process can't be done, but basically building a clone because the clones exist and doing that. This, there's way more excitement for this.
It's a 1-for-1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
So that is the chipset. It has the original chipset in it. So they did go back
original
and recreate
design,
the chipset.
or it has chips that are designed to at least mimic the Z68000 series CPUs. Yeah, this is the way to go. This is going to be a massive home run. They're already pre-selling the crap out of it, and yeah, $1,000 for a system with the games and the controllers. Yeah,
10
that's
games.
worth it. Yeah.
10 games. $250 right off the bat. The controllers are $80, I think. But if you're getting 2 controllers, you're getting the system, you're getting 10 games, and you're getting the wireless dongles, because that's a whole different thing.
Yep.
So you're the controllers you get for it, and it'll be white, pearl white. Thank you. The regular controllers don't come with the adapter, and they are backward compatible. They have the pins. So everything that you had on Neo Geo will work on this Neo Geo, except for the AV cables.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Well, yeah, this one's got HDMI, but if you If you have the right CRT, you can do SCART or you can do the other. Yeah, this is just awesome. There's no other way that I can put it. It's just awesome, and the hype for it it's real. It's real.
So that is totally what Sony should have done with the PlayStation Classic instead of following Nintendo's lead and doing the box unit that only had so many games in it. And if you were really good, you could crack that. I know I have one somewhere in here that has everything on it, all the Nintendo, Super Nintendo, all that shit. But Sony, they shouldn't have done one like Nintendo. They should have just made a console that had an updated CD drive that worked like the original PlayStation and sold them along with games that were PlayStation exclusive at the time, and they still have the license for it. It's that simple.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Print money.
Print money.
Yeah.
And they'll play all your old games, and they'll play the new release games that they're coming out with, because they still have deal with Capcom and all that shit for the original Resident Evil games. And you come out with the first editions you come out with are the ones in the Fat Daddy boxes. I don't know.
The long boys, yeah. The tall boys.
All I know is if I'm buying a PlayStation for $1,000, that motherfucker better be backwards compatible all the way back to PS1.
Exactly.
Period.
Well, that's what we're talking about is the original PlayStation.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like I still have games going all the way back to the first system. I have, a PS2, a 3, a 4, now 5. Thanks to Loki, and fucking, I don't want to buy another goddamn system. I'm like, it's like, I would love to see that. They haven't done that since what, PS2, I think, right? Or 3.
Well, PS3 was a whole different beast.
True.
Yeah.
Like, so that's gonna be, but like PS1, 2, 4, and 5
I
have.
have 3 of these.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh my
3 of
God.
the PS1s.
3
Yeah,
of the minis, the PS1 minis, and I've got a PS1 Fat Boy, a PS2 Slim, a PS3.
Wow.
The PS3 is getting put up and boxed because it's almost never been played. But that PS3, once Metal Gear Solid 4 comes out on PC, I don't. That's
Oh,
the only
weird.
game
I was
have for it.
just thinking about her, and she popped in the chat. Woo!
What is up, girl?
Hey!
Hey, yeah,
Literally just thinking about her.
I've seen you've been busy lately.
Well, it's easy to talk drama when people are doing stupid shit to ruin themselves. It makes it real easy.
We gotta give Ray a skull.
Yeah.
Skull!
It's gotta be Jolly Skull. Skull!
Here I go.
Snowdub's been such a bad boy.
Yeah.
Ray
What's
likes
up,
to
Ray?
Ray likes to humble me on Twitter once in a while, keep me from going way too white.
It's good for you. Put tear on your chest.
That's why I keep her around. Keeps me in check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is on top. I had a friend ask me, like, why do you have friends that annoy you sometimes? Or why do you have friends that, like, challenge you? Or sometimes, there's kind of friends you get along with, but, like, sometimes why don't you just walk away? It's because, like, here's the thing. If I have friends that I like and I still, have they have quirks and you kind of every now and then grate on each other, but you figure out a rhythm how to get along. If you don't choose those people, life will put people in your life that you didn't choose, and it'll be way worse. So, like, pick the people that, like, are fun but challenge you or are off-putting at times, because the alternate is gonna be way worse.
She's talking all crazy. I think she's single again.
Nah, much.
Nah.
But no,
We love you, girly.
keep it up.
I thought that was the whole thing, was keeping it up.
Hey,
I metaphorically fit.
His dilithium crystals ain't working, Captain. He ain't got the power.
That's why you need a blue lightsaber.
Yeah, I definitely need 2 blue pills for Ray. I'll have to double time that one.
That poor man's Viagra. 2 pops.
Oh, now she's bartering in the chat. Okay.
Redneck Viagra.
No, you got to go around that. You got to get extended.
Oh no! Look who's here.
Hey, is that my girl? Where's she at?
Oh shit!
What the fuck?
Hey, girl, where you been at? I ain't seen you over at Tuck and Roll a lot. Wow. I got a few friends that come with me now.
Oh God.
I got my mama and I got my 2 brothers.
I'm ready to go spend the
Hey, girl, you better come see me.
You still have access to the Friday night group. I'm pretty sure you do.
Yeah, come on. Come on tomorrow night. I might stop by. I was in the back. Hey, I forgot to show you something.
Oh no, did you leave?
Wait a minute, Ray.
Left.
No, Ray, I'm gonna show you something. Guess who I met? That's my boy now.
What's
That's
he
my white
doing
man.
now?
I like. Yeah. I know you met him. You like him too, but yeah, I got him. Give him some promotion there.
Dan, you take care, brother. Have a great fucking weekend.
Good night, Dr. Funk.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, maybe he needs to watch Medea Goes to Jail again.
I don't get
Mama's house, big Mama's house.
I don't go no dress.
Shit.
I got to make it my mission to get Ryan Kettle on the show just to meet Black Cotton.
I'm a no dress in a transy dress. But...
Yeah, that would be a
Can I
fuck
slap
up.
him like that Asian girl did? I slap him and say, hey, white boy, let me slap you.
I don't know.
I'll throw another one in there, dude. I'll throw another invite in there. I don't know what's going on computers.
All right,
it's so weird.
I got to do what black folks do. I got to run. Bye.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Told you, if he would have brought chicken, he would have stuck around.
So I don't know if it's just computers or if it's
I don't
like
think she's in there anymore.
The first, like with the
She's got a new Twitter now, so I don't even know if you're following her.
Okay, well that would fucking explain some things. I didn't know she had a new Twitter.
Yeah.
She
Dude,
did
guys, I do
like
not,
a year ago.
Unless you like DM me and you're like, Loki, what's up? You could be like, hey dude, I'm on the forums, and I'll be like, I didn't see shit.
New at tag, who dis?
Ray's got an accent like me. She got the Boston accent. She says car and yard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You Easterners.
Hey,
You
like John
Bostonians.
Kennedy said, chowder.
Hey there, Jedi Master. Say hi to your mom for me.
I did not drive off the Chappaquiddick Bridge.
I'm sure you didn't. All right. I've got one more for you, Loki, just to show the costs of everything. So for the games that they're putting out, they're going to cost $90 compared to what they cost new back in the 90s. That's about a third of the price. But look how much the Neo Turf Masters or Big Golf Tournament goes if you try to purchase one now, brand new, or even just with a complete in box.
Yeah.
Neo Geo collecting is fucking ridiculously expensive.
Yeah.
But this is going to make it much easier. We can now afford one. So
there's that.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. All right. So yeah, that was something completely out of nowhere.
You should have got a link. I hope you got a link.
It's out of my price range.
Well, the original stuff's out of the price range, but the system itself is only be like $250.
Well,
yeah. DJ Ronnie G.
Hey, what's up, gentlemen?
What up?
So, I'm looking for Reggie. Oh, there's Reggie. Hey, Reggie. Okay, good. He's here.
No.
What's up, Brandon?
What's she mean by Krusty?
Good to see you all.
Krusty?
The clown?
The clown?
God, I hope not.
Hey, kids!
You think that's a better alternative?
I don't know.
DJ Ronnie G in the house.
I've already.
The
I've
Buddha,
got.
the clown, put it there.
I got Ray's boob picture, so I'm good.
Snowed up, exposed.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Hopefully, I'm not exposed. I haven't done anything besides share cunty videos on Snowdub's channel.
That was Phil.
I couldn't believe it.
I know. I can't believe it's not butter.
Yeah, Country Croc is.
Sorry, Ray. Jeez, I'm trying to look smacks over here. Don't mock me in the chat.
Man. Everyone has my boob pictures.
I'm totally Sigma. I got a teenager, so I know some of the lingo.
Apparently.
Apparently, I have no idea what the hell you just said.
I don't think he does either.
I could have a
You're
translator
15, you
over
did.
here, and they'd be
You're
like,
15. You know exactly what I said.
A Sigma is like between an alpha male and a normal male, I believe. I think a Sigma is someone who's got like heightened
"Okay,
intelligence.
I know
They
that."
don't take. Oh, okay, so that's basically the gist of it.
DJ Ronnie J, quit being so mid.
All right. You know, you're talking like your eyebrows are on fleek, and that was 15 years ago.
Oh wow, that's fuck off, pulled out of fleek. Oh my god.
You want the WAP?
Oh, went from one extreme to the other.
You're basic.
No,
You're
you
basic,
basic.
dude.
You basics. No, she said.
Is that like being called a scrub back in the day? They called basic
Yeah.
scrubs.
Yeah.
I think she just called you a scrub. See, that I do know.
Yeah.
I know what a fucking scrub is.
Trying to holler at who?
Holla, if you hear me.
Wow.
God, now I can't unhear it. Where all my freaks at out there? Who wants your big bad booty daddy? Scott Steiner, asshole.
Booty.
She's like, I didn't call him a scrub.
You didn't have to. Wow.
She can call you a scrub.
Like I said, Ray's one of them freaky ones. I'd have to take 2 blue pills to handle her.
2 blue pills.
Just make sure that if it lasts for more than 9 hours, you go to the hospital.
I think they said 4, but yeah, 9 sounds.
Oh, 4? Yeah.
And she's one of them ones that they probably have to take 2 or 3 rounds to put her down.
I don't know if you can do that in chat.
Oh, I got a link. Hold on, I'm coming.
Wow.
She's got your link, dude.
She's got.
That's where you play a clip where it goes, be afraid. Be very afraid.
I feel like, you know, there's a
All you
lot.
can say is oi oi oi, cunt cunt cunt.
That's a good clip.
Just saying.
Oi, oi, oi.
Oh.
So many cunt clips. It's great.
You know,
I've got to, I know. I've got to stop. That's why I said, no.
You're becoming a cuntaholic. I ain't gonna lie.
you know, they tried to take me to rehab, and I said no.
Yeah, you know what he said?
I said, oi, oi, oi.
Snow says, wait, he's going to come on my show one time, one of my Lost in Space streams, and drop a bunch of C-bombs.
It's gonna pop in one night and every answer is gonna be cut.
No, that's rated G. I got to keep that.
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely do that. Just drop right in there and be like, oh, thanks for the invite, cunt.
In pro wrestling, it's called I owe you a receipt.
It'd be that'd be the night I have Marta Krista finally come on as get her on the show. It would be that night you come in and drop C words. That would be great.
Is he a mod on your
I'll go
channel?
to my Facebook the next day and get a nasty message and be unfriended by her.
Yeah, it's got to be a big one, like a anniversary special or birthday show, something like that. I'll save it for something good.
We can't bombard your channel.
Like when I
with the
hit 10K.
can't,
The
bombard the
10K
entire
C word
world.
show.
Oh, shit.
I
Yeah,
love
Hold
it.
you
on.
come in and drop all the C words you want.
Get
10
ready to get
CCs.
tuck and rolled.
What up?
Ray.
Hey,
Hello. I
Oh
am
no.
the
There she
enemy
is.
here. The enemy is here. I am the anti woke now. I have been woken beyond woken, and all of you anti woke folks are in trouble.
What?
Oh
did we just
no!
raid Major on stream?
I am the anti woke.
You just walked into a hive of anti-woke.
Good.
I don't get it.
Good. You're all gonna go down like the quartering. I'm gonna
Oh,
make
yeah,
you
yeah.
threaten to flag me down, and then I'm gonna expose your bullshit on Twitter.
Quartering's got another short out. Just check
Bro,
it out.
listen, I love when like every year or so I get like some good takes and expose some people, and then it just blows up, and I'm just sitting here like everything's
So-
fine.
I feel like, and I know you keep track of this better, Ray, than I do, but like I feel like this is like the biggest meltdown we've seen in 2 or 3 years. Like it seems like we used to have one every year around January, February when things got slow, but like this feels like an amalgamation. People are coming out of the woodwork that we haven't seen or heard from, just eating each other up, and it's like the Wild West of YouTube in like this weird nostalgic, but like, can we please stop sort of way?
Bro, when Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers is giving respect and props and credit to Matt Jarbo, we
Yeah.
have reached nuclear levels of you fucked up, bro.
I saw
you know
that.
what? I'm
Yeah.
on X the other day, and this guy's like, Jarbo's just laying it out. Everything he says is coming true. And I go, yeah, you fucking idiot. That's because he did the exact same thing like 5 years ago, went through everything Jeremy's going through now, and came on, cried his eyes out, said he was sorry, owned it, and moved on.
But this is the thing, is like people don't really know.
But they don't forget.
Well, the thing is, they don't know the whole story because a lot of people weren't there for the kill stream when Matt Jarbo did that. Like the truth of it is like they accused him of flagging down Ethan Ralph's channel, which he didn't do because he showed his history, and Ethan Ralph's channel wasn't one of the many reports he did do on other people's channels, but those reports also didn't go through. So even though, yes, he did flag, and like, yes, it was frowned upon, none of the channels he actually flagged went down, whereas Quartering not only came out publicly and threatened to flag, the channel he threatened went down.
And that's why I always tell people, do not ever threaten to get someone demonetized.
No,
Don't
just
ever do it.
do
It's
Do
not
it
worth
in
it.
secret. Just do it in secret. Do it like
Ah.
do it in secret. Make an alt account and just report it. There you go. Do it in secret. He
What
got
do they
caught.
say? You were playing checkers and that they were playing chess. Like,
Yep.
don't
Yeah.
play Duplos.
Yeah,
Right.
no.
So
They're,
about
they're putting
3
fucking shit together with Legos, and you're still with Lincoln Logs, bitch.
Yeah.
About 3 years ago now, maybe 4, I did. You remember? I don't know if you guys remember this, but he would always tweet out, "What's your guys' ideas for videos today?" On his Twitter.
Yeah.
People still
And
yeah.
so back in the day, I would jump in there once in a while and give him an idea. And one time I showed him how I was fighting somebody. I can't remember who it was. Somebody through Jim Henson about something that happened with Frank Oz, I think, when he got canceled with Disney.
Oh yeah.
And he decided to grab that and make a video about it. And he showed my comments and shit, like what I was, fighting about on one of his videos, but he didn't shout out my channel. And I'm just like, this motherfucker. It's like, I'm just this random dude on Twitter. Like, come on, man. You didn't even take 2 seconds to click on my profile and check me out. It's like, fuck this guy. I mean, I'm literally followed by Nerdrotics and Drunk 3PO. I mean, give me a fucking break.
Well,
So, yeah.
it's funny because Stuttering Craig so made it sound like he was the one that discovered that the Quartering was stealing content, and I'm like, no, dude, like you weren't. And Matt called him out for that, and people in the comments were like, well, wasn't it Kino Casino who called it out and pointed it out? I'm like, right, it was probably everybody but Stutter and Craig who pointed that out, and he claimed that it was him, and that's why he was featured on H3H3 today. And I'm just like, it's funny how we're talking about people stealing content, and yet here we are stealing credit for finding out that Quartering was stealing content.
Yeah.
The internet's a funny place.
It really is.
But this happens like every year. Somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Someone
been like this
goes
since day
crazy.
one. Somebody does something really fucking stupid, and
Mecha Random was my favorite.
Oh, that bitch. That bitch. She sang me a whole song, and it was the most racist thing I've ever heard from anyone in my life. Where she was just calling me, what was her mocha queen or some shit. I'm like, lady.
Oh no, she didn't.
Pretty
She
much.
didn't call
Oh,
you
yes,
her
she
hot
did.
cocoa. That's my shit. That's my fucking hot
She
chocolate.
did. She
You're
did.
the hot chocolate.
I
I'm
said,
like,
no,
what's up,
Miss
hot
Lady Mac.
chocolate? Every
The
time I
brown
see
sugar.
her.
Yeah, I was
She
just
did
laughing.
not.
Yeah, no, she got roasted. She got roasted bad. I love the internet. But how y'all been? Who wants to argue with me about woke stuff? Let's go.
Where what?
Woke?
I'm half
What
awake.
about woke? What part of wokeness do you want to talk about? About how they're brainwashing kids to hate their country and shit like that?
What was that, Ray?
I was gonna say to Punkwater, I was like, you don't have to tell us you're half chubbed. We get it. We know. You said you were woke, so I said you don't have to.
Showback's like, you are a mocha queen.
Oh,
Wow.
But yeah, no, me and Snowdub were arguing about the Street Fighter thing and the
Oh, yeah.
Shaolin thing, and I'm just sitting here like, listen, I'm at the point where we're starting to finally get at least accurate looks.
Wait a minute.
Right?
What about
Yes.
the Street? Are you talking about the new Street Fighter?
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
yeah, this
Before you,
guy was
before I
talking
get,
how it was woke and guys are being treated
What?
like
come on,
Dude,
wait,
that
whoa,
looks
whoa, whoa,
fucking
whoa, whoa,
great.
whoa, whoa,
That
whoa.
fucking- you win. Perfect.
Let me
What
at
the
least
fuck?
let me at least explain before you paint me as the bad guy. All I said was I was saying I hope it's not a bunch of dudes getting their ass kicked by Chun-Li, and then it turns out we see all the best moves in the trailer, that type of situation, because that's the fear I have. Now, granted, it looked way better than the Van Damme movie, okay? Way fucking better. But I'm fearful that we're gonna get the Chun-Li saves the day fucking movie, and I'm not wanting that.
Okay,
When
this is why you're wrong, though.
Cammy talks to her and Cammy walks up to her and she goes, people talk about your thighs, and she looks down and she's just like, I don't get it, and walks off. I was like, oh, it's on, bitch. Oh, this is gonna be good. And then you see Cammy with a fucking rocket launcher, like, bitch, boom. I was like, oh yes, bring it. Go
here's why-
completely over the top, kung fu hustle, fucking crazy, insane shit. Zanga fucking twirling around and spinning and fucking slamming Ken into the concrete. Go nuts and let's have a great movie.
it feels like this is what we should have had in the 90s. Like
I want to go
a
see
lot
that.
closer to it.
Well,
I'm
that's
gonna
the
give
thing.
it a shot.
People were afraid to do that stuff in the 90s because their whole thing was the target audience was not the fans, it was more the general audience, because
Yeah.
there wasn't enough the fan base wasn't big enough for a draw financially for them to make a couple $1 million budget movie and not have people come and watch it. So they had to make it kind of somewhat normalized. But to Snowdub's point he made about Chun-Li, here's the thing. You know why your argument doesn't really make sense? Because with fans, especially with Street Fighter, Chun-Li was a very high pick, right next to Guile and Ryu and Ken. Like, as far as video games concerns, Chun-Li was the pick for most men to play and whoop all the other men's asses.
If you're talking about the game, you're absolutely right.
I don't
Ray,
think
you're-
anyone
you're-
would be mad at Chun-Li kicking ass.
No, okay.
She was so popular and so under abilitied that when they made Turbo, they gave her a fucking fireball to round out her moveset and make her better.
Chun-Li actually had a cheat move in Street Fighter 2, the original one, where it was the grab, where you could grab him mid-air and throw him back to the ground. She could counter just about any move if you jumped at her and you hit that throw. no move could break it. Like, it was a cheat, and so that's why she became such a popular character, because her air dynamics were just unbeatable. And I got my ass kicked by her on many occasions from guys that knew how to do that
accurate,
shit.
Snowdub. It would be lore accurate if they made a Street Fighter.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
And they're doing
Fuck.
shadow law Cammy. They're not doing normal Cammy. Cammy works for Bison. Cammy's gonna be shadow law Cammy. She's supposed to be fucking crazy anyway, because they fucked with her mind.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be a badass former special forces that was brainwashed by Bison to be his like fucking.
I don't know, man.
lieutenant.
Cody Rhodes could really cheese us up.
I promise you, it's not gonna be woke garbage. I promise you. Unless there's a gay
what I saw
character.
with Ryu and Ken. Now the Ken stuff was kind of over the top, but I get it. They want to make him kind of like Johnny Cage, so they're gonna have this party boy Ken, right? But Ken was rich anyway. But the shit with Ryu, where he's like sit down, whoosh,
I
and
love
just
that
like
actor.
flips
Yeah.
him over and slams him onto the couch. I was like, yeah, because he can't touch Ryu.
He was
Ryu's like,
the
no.
lead character in the Warrior series.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's awesome.
I am excited. I want to see it. I'm gonna go see it, no matter what. I don't care what anybody else
I'm
says.
going to see it. I'm giving it a shot. Why not?
I mean, I think I've gotten to the point where it's not even like I'm anti-woke. I'm just kind of like, I think where it really broke me was the backlash for the One Piece live action. Because I'm like, as a fan of anime, that live action is the first time that we've got a very accurate
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Still back.
I don't want Cammy kicking everybody's ass either. I don't want a strong female-led Street Fighter
you wanna
movie.
get women down? Okay.
No, I want them all to be fucking the same. Like, anybody could win. I don't want to go through a story where Chun-Li's kicking everybody's ass, and I don't. Just from what I could see in the trailer.
Chun-Li's gonna be the recruiter.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I mean that's what it looks like.
But
Fine.
also, Chun-Li is a main character. Like, if you look at every Street Fighter film, animation, TV show, Chun-Li is always there. She's a main character.
I don't disagree with that. All I'm saying is, if it turns out to be one of those movies where everybody starts bitching after they get out of the theater about fuck it, might as well have been called Chun-Li, and then the rest of the Street Fighter crew.
Okay, hold on. If
I just
everybody
see it coming, you
about
know?
it, that doesn't mean that it means that the movie was bad. If people go in with a certain mentality,
Hey, I hope so, Punk. I do.
This
I
looks
do.
very much like Super Street Fighter 4.
I hope it's good.
Yeah.
So that's what
I'm
it
not
looks
trying to
like.
be a
It looks
hater.
like it's Super Street Fighter 4, which is my favorite all-time Street Fighter, is Street Fighter 4. 5's kind of janky and 6 is even weirder, but 4 was like the perfect sweet spot. That's what this looks like. The Bison statue, all the shit, Blanca coming out of the ground and being like, oh, it looks like Super Street Fighter 4.
Yes, it does.
So
that was a good one.
If that is the way it is, Chun-Li could totally be working for Bison, and Bison doesn't know that she
worked
knows
for
he killed
Interpol.
her dad.
But she also was worked for Interpol, which makes her
Yes,
like
undercover,
pretty much a badass. Yeah,
undercover badass whose father was killed by Bison.
Yes, no dub. She is a strong woman.
I know she
always
is.
been a strong woman. So let her be a strong woman.
She's hard as hell to beat in the game. I know. Yes.
And in the original movie, in the original Jean-Claude Van Damme movie, she tells all that to Bison. You came to our village, you murdered my father. He's like, for you, that must have been the most important day of your life. For me, it was Tuesday.
If you're gonna play it to the game's strengths, you have to remember the other games. There was a Street Fighter 1. There is a Street Fighter 2 Turbo. There's a Street Fighter 3. So you have to be true to the game if you're gonna go that route, right? So in all actuality, it really should be a Ken and Ryu story. And then Chun-Li is like that next big character after that.
I mean,
there's going to be that Ken and Ryu story.
Half
because
the trailer was Ken and Ryu.
Yeah, half of the trailer was Ken
And I'm saying, I hope that's what it is. But I also got the other feeling from it too, where I was like, hopefully they're not hiding the fact that this is going to be a Chun-Li story. You know what I'm saying? So I just see the haters coming out in droves if that shit happens.
Well, I'm not calling you out. and I'm not, well, I'm calling people out. I'll just say this, but they say psychologically, if you're looking for it to be a certain way, you'll see the evidence of it being that way, despite it may or may not actually be that way. So, like, I get Ray's whole woke anti-woke joke, because there's so much stuff of like, let's look at, like, I get where you're jaded by all the things and all the conversations, and that's partially why I've backed away from so many YouTube streams.
I've been burned a lot of times.
They did Soul Assassin. They did. Both of those movies originally came out in the 90s. And Street Fighter was so bad that only one of my friends would come to see Mortal Kombat with me, because they all said that they're going to fuck it up. And we went and saw Mortal Kombat, and we said, you fucking missed out. And they were like, what? And I was like, they had some badass shit in that first Mortal Kombat movie.
Well, my thing too, my big thing is, like, I think it's frustrating because you see so many people talking about these franchises and the IPs, and they have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. Like I said, the One Piece live action, I was legit fuming at how ridiculous people were sounding. Like, y'all are big mad over the most accurate live action adaptation because one character who's played by an Indian woman, if you actually look at One Piece, if you ever read the manga, her entire culture is in desert lands. You're not going to find pale white people in desert lands. Like, and people don't understand Japanese culture. The reason why they don't depict black people in their stuff when they want to is because Japan has a beauty standard, which unfortunately is still white skin, right? So aesthetically, the creator wrote it to appeal to Japanese people. It's not meant to appeal to us. We just happen to enjoy it too. So it's, again, the ignorance when it comes to anti-woke people who cover things that they don't know what they're talking about. Like, I had somebody sit there saying, well, I'd rather watch the anime. Okay, have fun with that. The first 3 seasons of One Piece is over 100 episodes long. You're a grown man with children. When are you going to have time to binge watch the first 3 seasons of One Piece just to catch up to where they are in the live action? The entire series is over 1,000 episodes. One Piece is top 5 longest anime series ongoing. So if you guys are going to complain that you're going to go watch it, go ahead. You're not going to get through it and be caught up to where the adaptation is. So it's beautifully done. The actors put so much work to make this as accurate as possible. Like, if you guys actually go back and look at the people who are working on this, the creator of the comic book is very much involved. He's happy with it. Like, the main character who plays Luffy, learn Japanese. Learn Japanese.
And now Jesus learned
how to. The chef went through some shit to get his kick moves that he got. Yeah, he went through a lot of training.
He put a lot of heart and soul into it.
Let me add this. Street Fighter, the animated movie, half that movie is Gao and Chun-Li running around trying to figure out where Shadow Law is and beating the shit out of people. The other half of that movie is Ryu and Ken beating the hell out of everybody. And then Bison mind-wiping Ken, turning him into like a fucking super soldier and sending him against Ryu.
Yep.
But half of that movie was Gao and fucking Chun-Li, and it is badass. When Vega comes after Chun-Li, that is one of the best fucking animated scenes fights I've ever seen.
The music.
Yes.
I love
Oh my God, Vega!
I love that scene because I love KDFM because of that one scene in Street Fighter movie with Chun-Li and Vega where he was kicking her ass and then she said fuck, and then she kicked him through a wall, bro.
And he was like, bitch, I'll make you suffer. And she was like, bring it, motherfucker.
So I've been watching and not to pivot too much, but I watched the One Piece series, right? I'm all through all 3 seasons. Never read the comic, never watched the cartoon. And so when the princess girl came up in this last season, I was just bedazzled by how cute she was. I mean, she's super fucking cute. And I was enchanted by her, right? And I was like, she's really good. And so then I get online and I see all this hate shit bullshit about she was race swapped and she's supposed to be white and all this shit. And I'm like, well, I mean, from my perspective, I had no fucking idea. So she played the character well from what I could tell, right?
Yeah, she did.
I'm just enjoying the show. And so it was like, that was one of those epiphany moments I had where it's like, you can't jump on that bandwagon for everything. You know?
Well, it's okay. It's like, I remember when what was it? The Peter Pan Tiger Lily, whatever. Like she's supposed to be Asian, but she's all the whitewash stuff, or you know when there was the Great Wall with Matt Damon. How dare they put a white man in a movie about the Great Wall of China, and then you realize he's the Western trader, and it's all weird and fantasy, and
Right.
so like people like 10 years ago were jumping on how dare they, and having no clue what's going on. Like I need to watch the second season of One Piece, but I remember talking with Brandon and Ironcaster when the first one came out, and I already was sold on it. But when they go to Arlong Park and you have that moment with Nami and Luffy, and like you're my friend, and that is so purely,
It's powerful.
From the way it's depicted in the anime to the way they're able to understand it and depict it with real live actors, like it's just. It's like, okay, this is it. I'm sold because these moments that are so integral to everything are so well done. I trust the staff and everybody else to continue doing something meaningful and powerful, and that's what entertainment's supposed to be. So like
We should always praise what's good. Exactly.
Matt Damon.
Right.
Matt Damon. Yeah,
And
Oda
Ray,
knows what he's
I know
doing.
exactly what you mean, Ray, because Them Bones, the song that plays when Ken's like always in his Porsche, I used to jam the shit out of that in my car when I got my first fucking car because I love that fucking song, dude. All because of that movie. If I had not seen that movie,
I watched that movie when I was younger. When it first came out, I watched that movie so many times because it was so freaking good for a movie based on a video game. So it's like the thing that bothers me, like I said, about the anti-woke culture now is that like sometimes anti-woke people make sense and I get it, but at the same time you just see too many people who are like grifting off of it and content creators just talking about it just to talk about it. It's like you don't know what you're talking about. Like you can't say you're a fan of something and talk about things that are literally accurate. Like you're mad at One Piece because they race swap characters, or you're mad at a character who has an afro and is black because in the anime he was a little lighter skinned, and then people pointed out, bro, he's called the Soul King. He has the afro. He's based on a black man.
Yes, the Soul King.
He's a Soul King. Like, what do you mean? Like, he was meant to be black, but because you don't understand Asian culture and you don't understand why they don't make them black when they want to make them a certain ethnicity, it's like you have to understand what you're talking about before you come out and start shitting on something that has so much love and dedication. Real fans see how amazing this is. This is what anime fans have wanted for a long time, you know?
Okay. All right, let me ask you.
Samurai.
Let me ask you, Ray, how far into One Piece are you?
The anime or the friggin'
the manga, the anime? Yeah. How far into it are you?
I actually stopped watching One Piece after like I think it was like season 4. One Piece has a lot of filler episodes, which is why it has a lot of episodes. So I don't like to watch long animes that have too much filler because like get to the point. It's like Dragon Ball Z. I don't want to wait 5 weeks for you to fight one guy and then find out that whole fight was an hour long. Like what are we doing?
You don't like shonen?
I can't do it, but I know for a fact I got through the first few seasons, so I do know like where we are in that. But after that, I kind of am just like, you know, I had to go online. So my sister's trying to watch it because she heard about the live action. She told me there's a website where they cut out all the filler so you can catch up to the story.
Yeah, you can do one pace.
Yeah,
even at that, there's some of the filler stuff that they did early on that is really good, and I liked it. But yeah, the pacing that they had after the time skip is somewhere in the neighborhood of half of a chapter per episode, and that's just that's too much. That
right.
They're not going fast enough. So here's what I'll tell you. Wit Studio is they're going back to the beginning, and they're working on Romance Dawn, and they're going to do the East Blue saga. And I have a feeling that they're going to do the remastering of the first half up to the time skip. And then Toei has already kind of started doing a remastering themselves. They took Fishman Island, which was 55 episodes, cut it down to 21 and cleaned it up. And it looked really damn good.
Right. Well, I heard that the people who made the One Piece are also going to start work possibly on Samurai Champloo. Now, I was kind of like, because I know that the people who did One Piece also did Cowboy Bebop, which was a flop.
Yeah.
But they made up for it with One Piece. So I'm hoping they learned from what they need to do. And I'm hoping, because how it's hard, it's gonna be hard to fuck up Samurai Champloo. Like if you fuck up Samurai Champloo, you lost all freaking credibility with me. Because Samurai Champloo is
Has
such
Ray been on your show, Brennan?
It has been years. It's been a long time. Ray,
I have
you need to come
I
talk
have a
with me.
question, Loki.
Yes.
Loki, who's playing Bison in this new Street Fighter movie?
Okay,
The
I can't remember
actor.
his name, but he's been in a bunch of shit. He was in that killer robot, murder bot, whatever it is. He's been in a bunch of TV shit. He's been in a couple of movies. He's not like a giant star or anything, but he's been around the block a couple of times. In different shit.
I was just curious who was playing Bison. Thank you.
I mean, the characters in Street Fighter, they look accurate, and that's the thing. Is like I think with One Piece, I'm glad One Piece came out because it definitely showed all these other people like you can make the costumes like they were in the games, and it's not going to be too goofy and out there. Like it's okay because One Piece proved that. Because One Piece is a goofy ass show. Right? One Piece is goofy
as hell.
That's
true.
You've also got it's David Dast Malchin as M. Bison, if I'm even saying his name right. Jason Momoa is Blanca. You've got
Jason Momoa's in this one?
Jason Momoa is Blanca.
That's
50 Cent is Balrog.
Yeah.
Oliver Richter's Zangief.
I got a question for all of you on the panel, because since we're in the anti-woke, I'm in the Lion's Den. I have to ask, why is everyone so mad at Supergirl right now?
Because it looks stupid as hell. That's the easiest way that I can explain it. It just
makes
looks
no
dumb.
sense.
I don't like the Tom King. See, I'm not the person to talk to about this. I don't like the Tom King Supergirl. So I'm not into this whole I'm a drunken waste about because I'm still broken up about my home bullshit. I had a different Supergirl that didn't know any of that. So when I was growing up, the Supergirl I had, Superman actually went to her universe, which was a different reality than ours, killed the Zod and his minions that showed up there, and then brought her back to his Earth with him because everybody else was dead. Lex Luthor created her using Kryptonian DNA and this morph thing, where he actually created her. So she was like an alien. She had alien DNA, but she could be Supergirl. He brings her back. That's the Supergirl I was reading when I was growing up. So that's the headcanon I got. Now I know there's another one exists, but
they call her Kara Zor-El. Isn't it Kara Zor-El?
Yeah, Kara Zor-El.
I mean, I guess your criticism definitely valid. I think I've just been seeing people criticizing the actress. I'm like, dude, she was friggin' amazing in House of Dragons. I think her performance in House of Dragons was very well done. And I did see that Superman movie eventually, and I saw her little cameo, and I was like, I feel bad for her because I feel like even though people don't like the concept of the movie that they're going with that specific comic book story arc, I think she's going to do a good job with it. And I feel bad that I'm more curious about how well she performs rather than the story. Because I think for me, I understand the criticism being tired of the down and out superhero trying to figure themselves out and stuff. Because we haven't had a superhero that's already there in a while. It's always some bullshit where it's like, oh, Superman, he's Superman, but he's got problems, guys. He's got relationship problems and all this stuff. I'm like, why can't we just get a superhero being a superhero? Why does it always have to have a story where it's the down and out where we can relate to the superhoohero thing?
It's James Gunn. Well, it really, I think, goes down to just the way he is.
She might be good.
It's the same thing.
Look,
it's
okay,
what she's been handed. The script might suck.
I thought Superman felt like the old Superman cartoons that ran with Batman the Animated Series. So we're talking about
the 90s.
The 90s one. It felt like that. Why? Because when he got there, he wasn't all powerful. He was. There were times where he was weak as fuck and got his ass handed to him. So there is that vulnerability because he's not done souping up yet. He's not done absorbing all that solar radiation.
He's not Kingdom Come
He's
Superman
not Kingdom
yet.
Come Superman yet. So he can get his ass kicked. He can get overpowered. He's not all there yet. I like that idea. I didn't hate it. I wasn't over the moon about it, but at least I didn't hate it. I thought everybody just there are people that will just bitch about something.
Yeah.
But it did feel like the old cartoon.
It was okay. I thought it was good. It reminded me of the Fleischman animated, the old Fleischman, the color.
Now you're going back into the 40s for that.
Yeah, but it had a little bit of that vibe.
It had the charm. I will admit it did have a charm to it, and I did like it more than I thought I was going to. But you still have too much of that James Gunn fuckery that he likes to do.
Yeah,
too much. Too much.
Yeah, and someone needs to tell him to pull it back. You're not making Guardians of the Galaxy no more.
Yeah.
Well, Nathan Fillion as Bat Green Lantern, that was fucking perfect. That was perfect.
He was
casting.
great.
Was it Hal?
No,
it wasn't Hal.
It was the guy with the fucked up bowl cut. But he looked just like him. Everybody was like, "What is that wig?" I'm like, "No, don't. He looks just fucking like him. Shut the fuck up. He looks exactly like him." He's not playing Hal Jordan. He's playing the other one who ends up with like a yellow ring. He doesn't even.
Yeah.
He gets kicked out of the Lanterns.
Mm-hmm.
But is it like Guy Gardner? Yeah.
Yeah, Guy.
Because like we're all used to Hal and we're used to all that stuff. You know, like you said, going back to the '90s Superman, the '90s Justice League Unlimited, and all that stuff, and then when they start pulling different storylines, and then, like you said, they're comic book accurate, but they're not the version you like. So it's, and I get what Ray's saying. Like, is the actor or actress in portraying it well, and is it the story we wanted to see? Are like 5 different conversations, not just one.
Yeah,
I didn't get why people went after his parents, because people were like, "Oh, that's not Mom and Pa Ken." I was like, "Dude, they love their kid. That's the whole point of all this. I don't give a shit how
they're Southerners. You can
they're
tell.
Southerners, you can tell, and they love their son.
Yep.
That not one point, his dad getting emotional made sense. Why? Because he loves his son and he doesn't want to see his son hurt.
Right.
He was good. Those two guys. He's
never had to deal with that before. He's never had to deal with his son getting hurt like that and him having to worry about it.
Well, I'll say one thing about Gunn that I do appreciate what he's doing in DC is just like Guardians of the Galaxy, even though some hardcore comic book fans would know who they are, a lot of people didn't. So him starting off directing a movie of characters that weren't really well known or popular in the Marvel universe was bold, and he killed it. So I like that with DC, he is actually introducing characters, like instead of introducing Hal Jordan and all that stuff, he's like, we're just going to do Guy Gardner first, and then I'm going to introduce the other ones in that Green Lantern show. So I thought that was like very brave and bold for him to do, because again, it does introduce a lot of people and give the stories that DC should have been telling for a long time in the cinematic universe. That was where DC kind of started failing, because they jumped on the Justice League and the side characters way later in the game because they were too busy sucking the dick of Batman and Superman for so long. Like, I'm sorry, it's just true. But that's the one thing I'll say I like about James Gunn is like, he's like, you know what? I'm going to introduce Guy Gardner. Well, who the hell's Guy Gardner? Yeah, he was a Green Lantern. Okay, well, we didn't know that he was a Green Lantern. This will be interesting. What kind of Green Lantern is he going to be? So that's the thing I'll say about James Gunn. I appreciate. And even though I get why you guys don't like the Supergirl story, I'm like, at least he's telling these stories that most people wouldn't know about. Like, a lot of people didn't know that at one point in the comic books, Supergirl had a crash out moment where she was an alcoholic and partying like a teenage girl having a tantrum, So
he's drawing from that. Is that what he drew?
Yeah, he's drawing from Tom King's comics.
Okay, so then
who I'm not a fan of, so I'm probably not going to like that version of Supergirl anyway.
I might not like it, but I will watch it before I pass judgment. Yeah, I gotta go watch it before I,
For me, it's a little different. See, I grew up with Christopher Reeve, and that was my childhood. So it took me a minute to get used to Henry Cavill, and once I got used to him, and I really started to like him in the role. So check this out: we go to Black Adam, me and the Snow Kid, and the best part of the damn movie was when Cavill comes out as Superman at the end, and confronts Adam, and me and the Snow Kid walked out like, all right, this is gonna be badass. The movie kind of sucked, but had something to look forward to, and then the whole switch happened on us. They pulled the rug out from underneath us, and so the Snow Kid was out. Like he checked out, which means we ain't going to the movies anymore, right?
Bad. Okay, here's
And
the
so,
deal.
well, hang on.
That's
So I
that's
didn't.
not James Gunn's fault though. It really
I'm getting to that
isn't.
part.
That is fucking Dwayne Johnson's fault.
I know. Well, I'm getting to that part. So the thing with James Gunn is, I did not like the last Guardians of the Galaxy. In fact, I kind of despise it. I don't like
Is
the
it
animal.
the animal stuff.
Yeah, the animal stuff just did not. No, I
I
didn't
haven't
like
been
it.
able to go back and watch it again.
And so I'm jaded by him a little bit from that. And so I have yet to sit down and watch this new Superman. Just even though I've had several people tell me it's good, Loki, Tom, a few others, Vic, but I just kind of checked out. And so when Supergirl trailer pops up and I still haven't watched Superman, I'm just kind of, like I said, checked out. And so it's easy for me to make fun of it right now because I'm not even in that zone of watching DC. And in my defense of all of it is the fact that I've always been more of a Marvel guy anyway. So, like my favorite part of the last few movies, and this is going to make a lot of people laugh, was that Flash movie. And not because of Ezra, one of Ray's favorite topics, but because of Michael Keaton. I loved seeing Michael Keaton again. That was so fun seeing him as Batman again. Yeah,
Top two superhero franchises as far as movies go of all time.
You want to
Batman
get nuts? Let's get
and
nuts.
Spider-Man. Those are the two top fucking dogs.
Yeah.
In fairness, though, if it wasn't for the Ezra Miller controversy, I think more people would have appreciated the Flash movie because Ezra's performance was pretty good. It was a pretty decent storyline, and yes, Michael Keaton was the. It was, for the record, it was a Flashpoint story. And I love the Flashpoint story. Flashpoint story was one of my favorite ones. And it made sense because they were rebooting the universe anyways. This was their send-off from the Zack Snyder verse. Like,
it does.
Him getting stuck in Clooney's Batman, I thought was very fitting for him.
It was funny as hell.
It was
I
hilarious.
died laughing at the ending. I didn't hate it, Ray. I just said, I wasn't head over heels with it. I do like Ben Affleck. It was not a bad Batman. I didn't think he was a bad Batman.
Yeah, he did. I feel bad for Ben Affleck because, he's like, I'm not doing
handed a couple
shitty
script.
Ask Loki about the latest Batman.
Sparkly.
The one with
Dude, all I kept hearing about was how this is the detective. This is the detective you've never gotten. And I'm like, he couldn't figure anything fucking out. He's the detective that couldn't solve anything. What the fuck are y'all talking about?
Well,
dude, one of the greatest detectives of all time, Superman and Batman. That's why we have World's Finest. Because they're not only matched in fucking cunning and intelligence, but if Batman had superpowers, he'd beat the absolute living shit out of Superman.
The biggest missed opportunity for Robert Pattinson to play Batman was when he was a little younger, and he could have done a Batman Beyond and play Terry McGinnis, and then have Michael Keaton come back and be old Bruce. Biggest missed opportunity.
That might have worked.
Printing.
That would have worked.
Biggest missed opportunity. And I'm still waiting for a Batman Beyond. I guarantee you, when I get one, I'm gonna fucking hate it.
It's not gonna be Michael Keaton.
Yeah, it needs to be Michael Keaton.
It has to be him.
I mean, it was weird.
You did get that Bruce though. That's
right, but it's weird that we got it in the whole Flash thing, and we were gonna get Michael Keaton to come back in Batgirl, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of glad Batgirl didn't go through. I'm not. I was. It looked awful.
There's
It looked awful. Yeah, it just looked awful.
That kitchen scene in the
could have worked.
Was amazing with him playing that song from Chicago, and that was great.
And you know what? That answers my biggest criticism of the movie, because you know what? Bruce would not walk up to a door, knock, and be like, "Is the Penguin here? I'm Batman. Do you see my name tag? It says Batman, right? Bruce wouldn't do that. But Terry'd knock on the door and be like, do you know who I am? You're Batman. That's right. Take me upstairs to see the Penguin. Terry would do that. Bruce would not do that.
No,
That's what I'm saying. Is like I think that DC is just where they're slacking. Is like there are so many stories in these universes y'all could be telling. That's definitely outside the realm because like Batman Beyond does not get enough love as it should, and I think think Robin, like Robin and Nightwing, like where the fuck have they been, dude? Like where have
those could be good?
Like, great. Why can't we get like a
well, we were supposed to get that with Ben Affleck because we all saw, and there were even some people that said the Joker is actually, what's his name? Not Terry McGinnis, but Tim Drake. That the Joker was Tim Drake, and that's why it said ha 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 all that shit because Tim Drake got like tortured, and they were gonna kind of bring in that whole thing where Drake got tortured
death in
by
the family.
Original Joker.
Yeah,
tortured and his mind screwed up, and then that Joker died. But then Tim Drake came back as the Joker, and
because
took over and got with Harley and did all that shit. I thought that was not a bad idea.
That would have been a great movie.
That's a twist on the death in the family. That would work.
Just get the suit in the fucking Batcave that said ha 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 jokes on you or whatever. And on the Robin suit. That's it.
Do you know? I think. Where'd Snowdove go?
I don't know.
Andy, what's his last name? Muschietti. I think Andy Muschietti needs to definitely make more movies. He did fantastic with the It franchise. Welcome to Derry. Fantastic.
Yes,
The Flash, pretty good considering the material he was given and the fucking controversy. Like, I thought The Flash was done pretty well. I think he needs to definitely do more DC stuff if we really want to save DC. If anything, like collab with James Gunn or something. Because like I think James Gunn, he has some good hits. He has some good, pretty bad misses. So I mean, I like Peacemaker. I thought Peacemaker was freaking phenomenal.
I would use Affleck instead of Patterson in DC.
Affleck doesn't
if you're going to go for an old man Bruce, you probably would have to go with Affleck.
Are you talking about
Affleck,
the series, right?
But you could de-age him a bit. They could de-age him
what series?
a bit.
Peacemaker.
Yeah, I actually do.
I didn't like the second season.
The second season wasn't good.
You had all that build up with the dad and his brother, and then there's no payoff to that in the end. There's no.
It was.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean there's no payoff? His father and brother are in an alternate universe where his father is a racist in his own universe, and then you're in a universe where racism is okay. Like everyone's a friggin' Nazi, and it turns out his father and brother are actually the one of the good people in a Nazi universe. Yep. That shit was fantastic, bro. What do you mean?
Now that's messed up. That's funny.
Nothing is resolved with his brother.
Yeah,
that's the thing. His dad dies. Their dad dies. He finds out the truth, and he wants revenge. And they stick fucking John Cena in a closet.
But that's the irony. That is the irony of that season. Is that the whole time you're thinking, well, shit, he got his brother back. His brother didn't die. His father, is loving and caring, right? So he's in a universe where he wants to stay because of these factors. But then he doesn't realize I noticed it too when I was watching. I was like, there ain't a Negro in sight. Like, what is going on here? I'm like, is this a Nazi universe? I knew it.
I knew they were on Earth packs.
Right.
I knew they were on Earth packs.
So he's happy, right? He wants to stay here because he's happy. And then all of a sudden, history kind of repeats itself in a different way, right? So his dad still gets killed, but his dad was the good guy. And now his brother, who he was like happy he's alive and stuff, now hates him and now wants the revenge. So it's like, it was kind of a weird twist, and I wasn't expecting it, and that's why I thought it was a fantastic season. Because like the whole time, I'm thinking, what's gonna happen when he realizes he's in a Nazi universe, bro? Like, what's he gonna do?
But that's it. There's no more. They're not doing anymore.
Yeah.
So we're never gonna get any kind of closure with Peacemaker and his brother.
You know what? I mean, I get it, but you know what the craziest part is? Why the fuck can't Warner Brothers find somebody who wants them? It's like a girlfriend trying to find a date. Like, you go on a few dates, and then all of a sudden the guy wakes up. Is like, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna have to like
The
pass.
Paramount wants them now. They're Skydance or whoever the hell they are now.
Bro,
So
I want some more Deadpool and Wolverine.
If Paramount can't get Warner Brothers on track, I have no idea what's gonna save them at this point.
Well,
I do have one more thing for Jedi Master. I found one for you. I found one.
I'm not. Oh.
Uh-oh. Oh,
I'll make some weird shit. I make songs about cunts, and you guys make videos about cats. I don't know what the hell.
AI is a powerful sloth.
Oh shit.
Hilarious. Kung Fu
Yeah.
Kitty. Kung Fu Titty.
They have those too.
I'm still in my
Pardon my
chair.
language.
See, I gotta come here more often to have these discussions. This is the kind of discussions I like having, where it's not like people getting mad at differences of opinion. It's like an actual healthy conversation. This is what I like.
This
feel
is
like-
what we do every Friday.
I feel like every 6 months to a year when you show up, it's like all the drama, all the stuff we see you doing, and we have this really good intellectual conversation. You're like, I should come back, and then you're like, you disappear, go into the drama, and then remember we exist. You know, so maybe
Okay,
both sides
hold on.
could try to reach out.
Pause. Okay, here's the thing, right? Hold on. Here's the thing, right? So Stone Loki, he usually goes live in the morning, and I'm not a morning person, so I usually always miss his streams. Fridays, I usually work, but then I come home and stream, and then I usually spend time with my boyfriend. So like, I usually try to like unplug. Like, I'll still be on my phone on social media, but I try not to be on stream when my like significant other's home, because in the past that has been an issue with me, like spending hours doing streaming and not spending time with my significant other. So like, I'm trying to like balance the online stuff, because like right now he's at work, he works late, so like I have time to come on and shoot the shit. But if he like got out on time and came home, I probably would just be like in the chat still like, hey, how you guys doing?
I respect that.
Damn.
I also quit YouTube like every few months, a year, so like that happens too. And then I disappear.
You're always welcome to come around here and hang out with us knuckleheads, because we like having conversations like this.
You know,
So how's everything up north, Ray? I'm happy in Florida.
It's getting it's getting warmer out, so it's nice. But we have
I hate it. I was up there last August and I couldn't stand it.
Well,
My town, it's unrecognizable.
Well, New England weather is very, I call it bipolar. Like it's springtime technically, right? So I expect it to snow at some point before summer officially hits. So like that's our type of weather. Like it rained today, it was cold, then the sun came out, then it was still cold, even the sun was out. So it's like our weather is very bipolar. But I lived in Florida and I liked it. But the only difference with Florida is like you guys don't have season changes like we do dramatically, but like y'all have random rain spouts. Like I had a scooter out there and it would just pour rain for like a half hour and then it stopped.
I lived in Plymouth. I lived in Marshfield, so in South Shore.
That's the way it is in the South. You could be standing outside and it's like shh, and you literally watch the cloud go and the rain follow, and you're like, the sun, it's a miracle.
Yeah.
What I love is when it's like you're going to the grocery store.
Bring back Sasha.
And you walk out and you see the wall of the storm like on the edge of the parking lot. You're like, I hope I can make it to my car and get inside the car as it's just slowly creeping towards you. You're like, oh shit.
Well, the funny part about New England, right, especially during wintertime, is like people who've lived here all their lives still act so fucking stupid. It's like we'll look at the weather and they'll see it's gonna snow. And we know as New Englanders that like there is a very low chance it's not gonna snow as bad as everyone thinks. So people will rush to the friggin' grocery stores and buy everything up like we're gonna get a blizzard. And then the snow will come and it'll melt by like afternoon time.
Oh, we get that if there's a hurricane threat on the Gulf.
Right, but hurricane, I feel like a hurricane is like a thing you should be prepared for because like that's destructive. We're talking about snow, and when as New Englanders, we know that the snow is not always as bad as it seems, or sometimes it just won't snow at all. But people will still act like it's the end of the world.
Yeah, people are strange.
Oh, so strange. And I'm just like, I'm not even gonna bother. Like, but we did have a bad snowstorm this winter, to the point where like my job closed. My job never closes. They only close when they're mandated to close. We had to close on that day because it was snowing so bad. Like we lost power and everything.
Dang.
It was bad. And it was the first time we had snow like that in years.
I just want to say one thing. I was not trying to guilt trip Ray by anything. I just wanted to say I appreciate her coming around, and if I don't give her a little crap, it sounds like I'm simping or something, and I don't want to do that.
He hurt my feelings. I'm gonna threaten to take down your channel. I'm gonna strike it. I'm gonna call YouTube and tell them that you were mean to me and you embarrassed me on Loki's channel.
As long as you do several drunken rants and late night tweeting, I'm okay with it.
And then when your channel goes down, I'm gonna deny having anything to do with it because you guys have been harassing my family and my friends for a long time, and I'm not gonna show you guys proof it's happening. You just need to trust me, bro. It's happening, okay?
Damn.
Yo,
Damn, dude. Penguin, you're mean.
I know. I need to dial back. You're right.
I never liked the quartering though. I literally never liked that guy. I called him out many times before. Nobody listens to a small channel, but then I'm a hater. Then I'm a liberal, or as a Snowdub likes to call him, I'm a libtards.
So when that she jumped him in the bar after that con, I sent money. Okay, so back in the day, this is how Jeremy got so big. I don't know if you even knew this. Back in the day, this college professor she jumped quartering Jeremy in a bar after a convention. This is before he was like the quartering. I mean, it was just.
You said before he got big. I assumed food was the responsible party of that.
No. Before his channel got big.
I thought he ate the she or something. The way you framed it. But...
Oh my god! Snap.
So this college she comes out of nowhere, beats the shit out of him in a bar, jumps him. It's on camera. He ends up going to court. He ends up like this is lawsuit, police, going to jail, all kinds of shit. But I sent him money for his damn lawyer. I never really like watched a lot of his shit. I just heard what happened and was like, well, fuck that if some dude's just gonna jump you. And I saw the video. He was just sitting at the bar and this guy comes up behind him, just starts beating the snot out of him. Fuck that. That's bullshit.
Looking back at that though, could it be possible that that person had hindsight and knew that he was going to do some dumb shit? So they beat his ass beforehand in hopes that he didn't do the stupid shit he was going to do, and it didn't work. Like we're talking Terminator shit right now. Like
Minority Report. They see the crime in the future, so they beat the crap out of him.
Vigilante pre-crime.
It was precog. It was a precog that whooped his ass. It wasn't she. He was just a precog. See, you guys don't understand. Like, this is what happens, man. Quartering got his ass beat before he did something stupid, and then he ended up doing something stupid anyway. So,
I would never expect. I would never expected him especially after what he said about Monday and Matt, to fucking go down that same road and do exactly what Matt did. That is YouTube sickness.
Worse though.
That is what we
worse
talk about
than what
on
Matt
YouTube.
did, because Matt never threatened to do it. Matt never openly threatened to do it.
No, he was just hiding that he was doing
he
it.
just did. Yeah, like most people do if you're gonna do something dumb. Like, don't get caught doing it, stupid.
And then got called out in the show. He was like, "Oh, I don't know, guys. I'm trying to pull it up. Give me just a minute." And they're like, "Hurry up, fucker! Come on, hurry up!" And he pulls it up, and they're like, "Bye, yeah, you little bastard."
Like I said, it's funny how everybody does come together, because it makes you think. Though I've always said this. You know what's funny is like we probably have more in common than we have the few differences we have where we fight about stupid shit like movies and entertainment. Like, you know how you got the anti-woke and the woke. It's like, right, but if you take that out of the equation and nobody's bitching at each other about something, and you actually have a conversation, you'll find out you guys have more in common to talk about than you have differences. And we're seeing that right now with the quartering, because like, doesn't matter where you land on the political spectrum right now, everyone is agreeing that this is stupid and he's dumb. you know.
Yep.
And that's the beauty of it. I wish more people would be open to having conversations instead of arguing with each other. Like when I see Snowdub say something I disagree with, I'll just go in there and call him out. And then I'll make sure I remind him, by the way, I love you. So nobody in the comment section thinks we're actually fighting, just to be like, listen, me and him, we can talk about this stuff and not get angry and hate each other at the end of the day. I don't care if he supports Trump. I don't care if anyone here supports Trump. I think the Trump memes right now are hilarious, you know, but if you support Trump, good for you. You vote for what you believe in. Like people always say, vote, vote, vote. And then when they do, it's like, but you voted wrong. like what? Like what?
Yeah.
Who cares, man? Are they good people? Are they out there punching babies and, you know, doing anything crazy? No, I don't give a shit. I don't give a
They're
shit.
eating babies, damn it.
See, this is all I cared about. This is what I tell people all the fucking time. This is what I care about. I had two motherfucking choices. I could either go with A, Trump, or B, have y'all ever seen a yellow school bus? I used to ride on a yellow school bus to school. And you're like, okay, I'm going to vote for that dude because you're talking like ain't nobody seen a fucking yellow school bus before when we all went to school on a yellow school bus.
Right.
Well,
that's my choices, right? I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck what's up with this guy. I don't care if he had a third fucking nipple, 3 eyes, 4 ears. I don't give a shit. If it's that or that, I'm voting for that guy.
Right.
Be invaded.
Yeah, I see Soul Assassin in the comments say we could all agree that attacking a man's family or taking down another man's channel is messed up. But see, that's the thing, Soul Assassin. Like, the only reason why his wife was even mentioned is because, like, he talks about it all the time. Like, we're talking about a man who openly admits to people that he shits his pants. That he, like, there's certain things you shouldn't talk about on the internet and not expect people to roast you for. So if you're talking about...
They look back to 2016, and I know because I'm connected to it, where he's like, I'm sitting here being a cuck with my wife's boyfriend, and you're like,
oh, I don't know.
Why would you post that?
So I want to say this, like, and this is a good reminder of why there are things that you say and things like, I'm glad that I'm a puppet and a caricature. Now I am talking my real person when I'm an avatar, but like,
He's so cute.
Being on the internet, like I'm not. There are things that I've shared about my personal life that's out there, but I still don't want to delve into that stuff. I don't want to talk about my personal stuff. I want to be a caricature. I want to be a character. Thanks. No, thanks so much. But like, as opposed, like, because again, if you're a character and you do goofy things, that's the character. I think I made a post about this the other day. Like, okay, things we learned in junior high is that like people will push boundaries. We know that self-depreciation it doesn't make you cooler. People don't accept you. They just take that as ammunition to make fun of you more. So there's this whole like.
That video's
this
hilarious.
Is not what you do on the internet, right? If you don't want to open the door, don't open it. But don't get mad when it's all out there, right?
Right. It's like if I went on a stream and was like, "Hey guys, I pee standing up," people would be like, "Oh, well, you must be a tranny. You must have a dick. You must be a guy." No, I just pee standing up. I've trained myself to pee standing up with my vagina. No, you're a guy. You got a penis.
Well, TMI.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
I kind of find it fascinating.
Listen, I
you would.
I mean, that takes like that is
skill.
A skill. That's like,
yeah.
That's like
But
stopping.
can you write your name? But can you write your name in the snow? That's what I want to know.
The guy stops peeing midstream and he says you can't do it. If you train to do that and you get pulled over by a cop, now you can stop midstream. It's a good skill.
You better have some fancy dance moves if you're going to write your name.
I find it fascinating.
But no, I appreciate hearing that. Thanks.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Soul Assassin.
Things we've learned tonight that I never wanted to know.
No, I really.
I feel like I'm being judged right now, and I don't appreciate it.
Control.
Fascinating.
I'm going to quote Big Daddy, and I wiped my own ass.
Hey, you know what? This is the reality of this, and Snow can vouch for this. So can you, Ray. When all this shit started, you could be standing there yelling about the bullshit they were pulling with Star Wars or whatever when this shit started. And a hot chick with a fucking blue tail could walk up to you and go, yeah, fuck Star Wars. And you'd be like, yeah. And we just all fucking got along. And now it's like, fuck you. No, fuck you. No, I'm gonna fuck you harder. No, I'm gonna fuck you. Oh, I'm gonna fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck all of you. You're gonna get a fuck. You're gonna get a fuck. You're all getting fucks.
I mean, everyone just wants to prove that they're right, but did it ever occur to everybody that we're all just fucking wrong? Like every single one of us could just be wrong. And we're just arguing to argue. Because like I said, nothing keeps the rich pockets fatter than people who are too busy fighting each other than looking at them. And that's I've said this before. That's politics. That's culture wars. We're too busy fighting each other to dive into the real problems. I'm like, when are people in the anti-woke or woke side of entertainment talk gonna address the stuff that goes on in Hollywood? How women and people of color and stuff are being basically portrayed in bad ways, or they are diversity hires, but like we're arguing the wrong thing. The people in Hollywood don't care about representing black people in entertainment. They care about appeasing black people in general. Instead of complaining about like, oh, they race swap. How about we fight for creating roles specifically catered to those specific races and roles and stuff? Why can't we have more movies about that? You know, so it's like that's what I feel like is getting lost in the sauce. It's like the reason why these things are happening is because Hollywood is doing too much catering instead of creating jobs. You know, I hear people complain too much about, oh, they changed this and changed that. Okay, well, how about they just hire more people of color or representation?
How about we just make good movies? How about we just make good movies? I can sit down and watch
good stories.
But the thing is, what's a good movie?
I could sit down and watch Django Unchained, and I could sit down and watch American History X and enjoy them just the same.
Amazing
as good movies.
But they're not doing those anymore. But that's what I'm saying. They're not doing that anymore, Snowed Up. They're not making movies that can be enjoyed by both people. It's one or the other. It's one or the other. That's like you got Tyler Perry. Why is Tyler Perry only making films catering to black people? Like, I'm not gonna lie, I like Medea, but Tyler Perry's an Uncle Tom, in my opinion.
He's beating a dead horse at this point.
I think with Tyler Perry, it bothers me because it's like you can make other movies that's not just all about black people. You know that, right?
I do feel like some of the early ones, like I made the joke about Medea Goes to Jail. There were some that it did feel like there was more just crossover, more just like accessible. It was for everybody for a minute there, and then it just disappeared.
Yeah, you know.
Right.
Like I think he just sold a soul. Yes.
Soul
Assassin's message.
When you got good stories, the numbers come up
on the screen.
The box office will tell you what a good story is. Huh?
Well, that's going into the way back.
That happened with that one dude who pretended to be a chick. Remember that wild time, Loki? Yeah, Ray remembers that time too, because I'm about to name drop someone that's going to be like, oh my God, I forgot. Geeky Pixie.
Oh, Geeky Pixie. Yeah. I forgot about that thing. I forgot about that thing.
I ran into a couple of those on the internet.
I knew multiple streamers at the time that were like, oh, fuck me, no way. And I was like, what you so worried about, bro?
My thing
what's
is
wrong?
I feel like Geeky Pixie infiltrated another community, probably under another name, but is being more careful not to get exposed. But like, yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
Twice it happened. That's the crazy part. It happened twice.
It happened twice.
Box office will always pay off for a good movie. That's why Infinity War made so much money. That's why Star Wars back in the day made so much money.
Endgame.
Jaws, all these iconic movies that had good stories make great money. And Lord of the Rings, I mean, the list goes on and on. We've had awesome, creative, awesome movies. And then we still get a few once in a while. We were just talking about Godzilla earlier and how we're all excited for that movie. And I'm looking forward to Scary Movie 6 because of
Spider-Man.
My love for In Living Color, and so many of those people are involved, and maybe Street Fighter, maybe Mortal Kombat 2 don't look too bad either.
2 doesn't look bad. That's right.
All right.
No,
which is
let
crazy
me ask you this, because we were talking about this morning. Avengers Doomsday.
I need to see a trailer.
Yeah, there's not like an official trailer out yet.
No, there's
you
not.
know,
but Chris
from-
Evans is back as Captain America.
Hmm.
Edward Norton is supposed to be back as the Hulk.
Okay.
They've got
Oh.
obviously the X-Men are coming, and it's going to be like
Wolverine.
the original cast.
Deadpool.
I don't think it's got Wolverine and Deadpool in it.
I've heard that.
What they're supposed to be doing is this is going to happen directly after Endgame. So everything they've done over the past whatever many
retconned it.
phases, all that's going to be erased, and you're going to get a universe that has the X-Men, that has the Avengers, whatever Avengers
Fantastic
live,
Four.
and
I'm just
Fantastic
gonna
Four.
kill them all
Night
off.
Tucker.
Night Tucker.
I just don't want to see.
Night
Yeah,
Tucker.
Good night,
I don't wanna-
Tucker.
I just don't want to
Later,
see.
Tucker.
I'm sorry, guys. I gotta go. I gotta go. Ray, I hope to see you
I'm
again.
fading fast myself, brother.
Likewise.
Take care.
We're probably going to cut out here in a minute. Aren't we?
Guys, have a
Yes.
great night.
You old man.
Yeah, I'm not.
Old
I
man?
have no
Oh,
interest in
yeah.
that movie coming out.
You heard me, old man.
Magneto's gonna be there.
I'm the oldest
So
of the three.
I want to see a trailer. I have also heard that the Loki that disappears in Endgame is going to show up, which means he will never have gone to the TVA. That Loki, that means that whole fucking series is erased. Thank you. And that Loki is going to come back. Of course, you've got Tom Hiddleston.
He's gonna have the Tesseract too. with
They
him.
played their ace in the hole by bringing back the Russo brothers. The Russo brothers have not missed yet. So if they come back and do what they do, there's a damn good chance this movie's going to make a bunch of money and maybe bring back a good chunk of the audience. Who knows? I heard
I'm
for a
gonna-
long time now that somebody came in and slapped some PPs in the Marvel writing area that they're switching gears. Like that's just the rumor going around, Doomcock style. But I'm just saying that there's some guys out there that have been saying that the writing room is taking notes from the losses they've been taking from like the Marvels and all that shit, and they're ready to try and make money with Marvel again. So this is their hoopty gras or whatever you call it, where they're going to try and bring us all back. So we'll see.
He catches Stormbringer, like what's her name, and starts to like crush it like she did with Mjolnir.
Okay.
So Steve Rogers is supposed to have Mjolnir and be fighting against Doctor Doom with Thor.
Right.
When Doctor Doom catches Stormbringer and begins to like implode it, just like Hela
Breaker.
did.
Yeah, Starbreaker.
Wow.
Yeah, just like Hela did with Mjolnir.
Well,
Wow.
I love how Snowdome said the Russo brothers have not missed. I'm like, I think Speed Racer was one of those.
I'm
maybe
talking
one of those
Marvel.
I missed.
Yeah, I'm talking Marvel though. They
I mean,
everything
I-
they've got
I
is
mean,
Wait a
Marvel.
minute. The Russo brothers didn't do Speed Racer. I thought
thought
that
they
was
did.
I thought that was the
Hold on, hold on.
Wachowski, whatever the hell they are now. these
Maybe. Hold
days.
on. Maybe I think
Wrong-
I was
wrong set of
Google that shit. Google that shit.
Okay, let me Google it. Hold on.
All right. Well,
Maybe
while you
you're right.
do that shit, let me say one thing. It's like in oil, in
Yeah, you were right.
government spending, in entertainment. When we're in years of plenty, i.e., when there's a cash flow, like when it's oil exploration, they do all these projects, they do this stuff, they throw money here and there, and they see what sticks because they have a cash flow, right? Entertainment, we're doing all this stuff. Things have been great for a few years. We blah blah blah. We still have residual money. Kind of like Epic a few years ago, talking about how they have money in the bank. It doesn't matter. Now they fired a bunch of people. But all of a sudden you realize there's this, oh, bleepity bleep bleep bleep. We don't have a cash flow. We have to start doing something that's going to make money, right? We're going to stop all the exploratory. We're going to stop all the fun stuff or the things that the pet projects, the things that
make money.
Right. We have to do the things that make money, or we won't have a company or a job or legacy. And sometimes they figure that too late, start scrambling and put their resources in the wrong place and just go bankrupt. And sometimes they start giving the customer what they were looking for. And is it a win? I mean, yes. Is it change? Because they want money, right? But
according
we can.
to our, sorry, Punk. According to Culture Casino, our good friend Culture, they need to make $1.5 billion, I think, to make a profit on this one.
That's too much.
Right. So
I don't think
they spend too much.
Okay, but stop thinking like that for a second. Let me ask you a question. Let's say they spend $1 billion, including marketing. This movie cost $1 billion, right? Let's say it only makes 1.1 billion. Okay. And everybody's like, oh my God, it lost money. But everyone loves the movie. And it revitalizes Marvel and more Avengers and more movies, right? Because people coming back to the theater. I don't care how much we need to spend making the fucking movie. I don't care how much we need to pay to
that's exactly
Chris
what they're
Evans,
doing.
to Robert Downey Jr. I don't give a shit what the paychecks are going to be.
That's what
pay
they're doing.
them, you get seats back in the theater, and then we evolve it and we move on. Yes, we obviously we're going to replace.
I've heard 700 million so far, something like that, maybe more.
Yeah.
What's
if Thor goes down in this, and Thor's the one who takes the hit, and Thor's the one who dies.
I think they're still in reshoots right now too. So
I mean, I'm not going to be like against that, but you guys gotta bring the
trailers.
The
Trailers are always deceptive. Every time they do trailers, they're deceptive.
You don't have to bring all these motherfuckers back every single movie. And you don't have to come out with 3 movies a year. Stop doing that shit. You're oversaturated. Give us a movie a year. You plan it out right. You give us a movie
make
a
it
year.
a blockbuster.
And you make it a blockbuster fucking summer or winter movie, whatever it is. And you go. You go forth and you fucking commit.
They got to relay the foundation. Let's start over.
You can replace those people as you go along. But you have to replace them with quality people coming up that actually put those roles, not outlandish bullshit like you gave us before. Get rid of the bullshit you've done over the last 2 phases or however long it's been, and move on. Loki was fucking terrible. That was a horrible
anything
series.
after Endgame has pretty much been doo-doo.
Pretty much. I got a question for Ray before we wrap up. Ray, are you excited for Mando and fucking Grogu or whatever?
What? That's how you want to end the story?
I'm just curious because she's got a different point of view of these movies.
Okay.
I love the first 2 seasons of Mando.
I loved Mandalorian. I was okay with how they did the Boba Fett, even though it was supposed to be season 3 or season 2 of Mandalorian. They just made it something. But I didn't really care with how it ended. So part of me is kind of just yes, because I want to see if they're actually gonna end it in the way I theorized many times before. I want to see where they go with it, but at the same time, I don't know. It's been so long. Do people still even care about the Mandalorian at this point? So
nope. It's too late.
I'm not super excited, but I probably will watch it just because I want to. I can't not have an ending to something I watched religiously, So
yeah.
Not excited, but it's okay.
It'll make 300-400 maybe.
Voodoo.
That's what I'm guessing.
I'm guessing it's not going to do too well. I don't think Star Wars fans are. Yeah, I don't think they even really like the last few seasons, anyways. And the way it ended was just kind of
okay. 500. I'll be shocked.
Season 1 and 2 of The Mandalorian were pretty damn good until Kathleen Kennedy stuck her nose back in and with baloney.
Well,
they had the perfect send off with Luke. They should have ended it there.
And as soon as what's her name? Oh my God,
Gina
they
Carano.
fired her.
Yeah,
help me out here.
Gina Carano.
Yeah, as soon as Gina left, that show went.
Okay, we're getting out of here. Does anybody have anything they want to promote before we get the fuck out of here?
We're talking about Star Wars.
Any more?
Star Wars.
No.
It's Star Wars.
Hit the eject.
Happy fuck around and find out Friday. Cheers to making it through another fucking week on nothing more than coffee, chaos, and cuss words. To any of the douche pickles that try to fuck with your vibe today, may the fleas of 1,000 camels infest the crotch of any person who screws up your day. And may their arms be too fucking short to scratch it. Keep spreading the fuckery.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.
And it's